Welcome. Today we are in the great room in the dining area of our magnificent model home called the Monaco in Shadow Creek.
And since we opened 10 months ago, we've been blessed with over 10,000 visitors. I'm looking for a little food. Anybody got any ideas?
That's okay.
Lonnie, that's for decoration right now. We'll feed you later. Don't worry. Well, at Granite Ridge, one of the most popular questions that we get is how do people redecorate their home? How can we revitalize things? And a lot of people want it to look like the Monaco here, and I love talking to people about the trends and what we can do to make that happen for their home.
Well, today we're going to talk about that. Theories in design and redecorating your own personal home. So let's get started back here at the table.
When we're talking about redecorating the table, one of the things we started with was this elegant design that went with the home, something that is great for a formal dinner party, which I love. But then we had seasons we wanted to change, right? So we did fall and Christmas. I mean, how much fun is stuff like this for the 4th of July?
Love the color. Yeah,
absolutely. A whole tablescaping just on the 4th of July theme. And for summer, we did lemons, super fun, lots of color, yellows, things like that. We even have these oranges here. So you can have a lot of fun. You can do candles and vases. And
Love the yellow. In fact, I have a question. Do lemons come from these kind of deals?
I don't think that lemons and those are quite the same thing there, but we like to use them in design. So we have a lot of great ideas, and we have a lot more ideas of how to redecorate your home. Let's go check in with some others here because we have more ideas here at the Monaco to show you.
So another great idea when it comes to redecorating your home is changing up things on your sofa. This is inexpensive too. So out at the Monaco, we have this nice tan sofa. It goes with anything. So we are able to change up the seasons, just different colors with it. You can see here, we are ready for fall.
Yes.
We have our fall pillows out. Of course, every couch needs a brown pillow.
Absolutely. People might think, oh, it's tan. You can't put something like a blue on your tan couch. Oh, but you can. Look how good that looks. Notre Dame navy blue pillows on a tan couch. Perfect. But like you said, seasons, you can totally do seasons. Remember the season of love in February? We did heart pillows. They looked so fun. Or little patriotic pillows. You can do those. All the great things. You also can add a throw. The only problem with adding pillows is, what do men do? They always complain. Why do you have to have so many pillows everywhere? This is why. Because you can decorate for the seasons with some pillows.
Another great reason to use pillows is they're easy to store. So we always think about storing things very easy. Put them up in the attic. You're all set.
Done.
You know what? I don't know why they gave us this, but obviously when you're talking about redecorating a home, fireplace has to come to mind. It's easy, but Christmas obviously is the most important, and you can put Christmas themes up, but there's other seasons. You know, you've got fall, you've got summer, there's all kinds of seasons, don't you?
There are all kinds of things that you can do with that, and this Samsung Frame TV is really nice because you can actually change the picture on here when the TV is not in use. So if you want to have a Halloween picture, you can do a Halloween picture. You want to do a Christmas picture?
Nice.
Do a Christmas picture. Hey, guess what? Christmas is over. We're going to go into Easter. Boom, you can do an Easter picture. But the problem is, Tony, is you got the seasons wrong.
Uh-oh. Wait,
You talked about spring, summer, fall. What about baseball season?
Oh.
College football season, professional football season.
My trophy?
Basketball season. We've got hockey season. Those are, and you know, I think we could do some really great things with exactly.
I have the original Manning Colts blue.
Perfect.
You can decorate.
Listen, if you're going to talk about football season, let's talk about the right football season. Okay?
Decorating with this Irish, I don't know about that.
And then
But green goes with everything.
What? How many football or Notre Dame blankets does one family need? Apparently, the Freeman family.
You wouldn't know the right football season if it hit you in the face. So Ohio State, you guys hold on to that for me. That looks good on you.
Quick question.
I gotta go do landscaping.
Aren't those the Notre Dame marigolds?
Notre Dame flowers is what.
These are the Ohio State marigolds now.
Okay, I think we gotta still talk about the fireplace.
I'm gonna go cuddle up with my blankets.
Redecorate.
Yeah.
All
All right, Mike, when we think of redecorating, everybody tends to think inside, but as you can clearly see, the girls have gotten their pillows outside too, and it really is all about creating a comfortable mood environment. And sometimes you can mix it up by, adding a little bit more moody, maybe a little bit more neutral, but it goes beyond that. The patio furniture is extremely important because you got to be comfortable, but then what are some things, Mike, I know that you do every season for here at Granite Ridge and all of our model homes?
Yeah, our goal is to make your outdoor living space as comfortable for you as possible. Outdoor living has become wildly popular in our area, and we want people to be able to enjoy those spaces as much as possible. So what we do is we add in different plants throughout different seasons. In the summertime, we like to bring in a lot of tropical plants that aren't native to this area because it's something that you don't get to see on a regular basis.
Yeah.
In the fall, you can see like our mums here. We do a lot of mums, a lot of fall plants, so that way you just get immersed within that season. And then a lot of people think that it stops at the growing season, but that's not necessarily true. When we get into winter, we start doing Christmas lights.
Yeah.
We do the evergreens that you can make pots out of, and you can really celebrate that outdoor beauty all year round.
Yeah, we're blessed here in Indiana having 4 seasons. We might as well take advantage of all 4 and really make it a nice, comfortable space where we want to spend time outdoors. All right, Mike, I think they're calling us back inside, unfortunately, on this beautiful day to do the open, but there is, 4 seasons, right? So you've got football season,
Baseball, basketball, golf goes in there too, yeah.
Welcome to Between the Studs. We are Granite Ridge Builders, custom home builders serving northern Indiana, northwest Ohio, and also parts of southern Michigan. We've been building custom homes for more than 2.5 decades, and we're really passionate about what we do. So join us today as we explore the processes, the trends, and expert tips that characterize today's new home. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. Did you guys know that over 80% of all households in the United States are thinking about either redecorating like we showed at the pre, they're thinking about remodeling, or they're thinking about building new this year?
And as we just demonstrated here at our Monaco model, there can be very simple changes to redecorate your home that make a very big impact.
So on today's show, we're going to talk about new ideas, new trends when it comes to all 3 of these options.
And the great news is at Granite Ridge Builders and our sister company, Choice Designs, we are here to help you, give you advice, help you along. We would love to help you with your decorating, your remodeling, and your new home construction.
Now, you might not ask Tony and I here about that redecorating.
Right.
No, but we're here to move the furniture. That's what we're
Great
good
point.
at.
That is.
Our sister company, Choice Designs, has a very professional and experienced staff of 10 people with over 30 years of decorating, remodeling, and furnishing homes experience.
So that's 10 people there and 20 people here and 15 people. We have a team who can come together and really help you with any of your redecorating, remodeling. Plus, if you want to, we'll talk a little bit about new construction.
We like that. We do like to talk about new construction too. Well, if you watch Between the Studs, that really the best way to start that process, regardless of what you want to do, is to come into one of our Granite Ridge models. And the best place to start, right here at the Monaco.
Especially when Charity's not working.
Oh, did he just say that?
So if you're thinking about building a new home this year, we would love for you to come in. We'd like to talk to you about your plan, your designs, your ideas, and also we'd like to show you some of our new plans. One of them is a modern rustic lodge plan, architectural style home. We call it the Breckenridge, and it has attached to it an incredible carriage house. What's a carriage house? Come see us. We'd love to talk to you about it.
You know what, Lonnie? We've been teasing this for a long time now, but it's coming. In fact, probably our next episode, we're going to be decorating, designing the plan. But I did hear the big secret is that carriage house. Mm-hmm. No one is going to believe what this is. So we are going to say, you've got to watch the next couple episodes. Well, before we break off and demonstrate and show some of these amazing ideas when it comes to redecorating your home, remodeling your home, and even building your home, I think we should tell some and share some of these really interesting fun facts and statistics.
Yeah, 70% of all American homeowners want to redecorate their house this year.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. 7 out of 10 Americans want to take their home decor level to take it to a whole new level this year. I like the competitive spirit.
And we've seen that more and more at Choice Designs, people coming in and wanting to remodel, revitalize, redecorate because of they're wanting that elevated look, and that's what we're here to help with.
And some of the hottest trends in decorating right now are 34% smart furniture, which here at the Monaco we have some of that. 31% is natural elements, 28% is your artwork, which is really important, and 25% is your rugs.
And 29% of all men are really not wanting to go to the store and do any of that shopping.
And what a lot of people are trying to do is find a place in their home to remodel or redecorate or build that they would call their sanctuary, a place to get away, to watch TV, probably eat. But anyway, it's very popular, and 78% of the people are looking for, the new word is comfy and cozy. A place that's comfy and cozy. 78% of Americans are looking for that.
I wouldn't call sanctuary somewhere to eat, but along with that sanctuary and coziness, a new trend, people are looking for comfortable couches and beds.
Well, that makes sense.
Now let's talk about remodeling. Granite Ridge loves remodeling. I know we talk a lot about new construction. Our sister company, Choice Designs, they also love to do remodeling. Anything you can think to change on a house, either Granite Ridge or Choice Designs has done it before. And last year, a staggering $603 billion was spent in the United States to remodel existing homes. And that number is continuing to go up.
That's with a B.
Yes.
They say every 15 to 20 years, the styles have changed so much that you are due for a remodel throughout your entire house every 15 to 20 years. Now, on the exterior of your home alone, repainting all of your wood siding, restaining your trim, giving the exterior of your house a facelift should happen every 5 to 7 years.
Well, Luke, you and Mike are going to talk a little bit about remodeling, which you know a lot. We're doing so much remodeling right now. But for the audience, I'm sure you know this. 29% of all remodels now are, guess what? Kitchens.
Yep.
21% are bathrooms. Amazing.
By the way, I went to my doctor last week. He said I need to remodel.
Maybe the clothing. Maybe the clothing choices we need a little redecorating on. And also some of the other things that we are actually remodeling and redoing in houses. Windows, doors.
No fun.
Adding on verandas.
That's fun. Yeah.
Finishing out basements.
Ooh,
Doing some other
entertainment.
things in the entire living room area. And sometimes that remodeling is adding the third, fourth, or fifth TV to a wall. Yeah, there's all kinds of great things that are going on in there with
How about
that.
other garages too? Adding
Garages are massive.
Yeah. Well, according to some surveys, 65% of homeowners are looking to remodel to improve the home's functionality, and 42% of people just want a better place to live.
18% need to accommodate a growing family, and we're seeing a lot of this, especially people want to age in place, so a lot of remodeling to age in
Yep,
place.
Lonnie, we can relate to that.
I can relate to that. And again, 43% of Americans are excited about the idea of renovating their current home to improve some of those spaces in the home. Again, go back to some spatial, comfy, and cozy places in their home.
Yeah. Entertainment, watching games, that's really, really popular.
Eating.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always about
Are you
the
hungry
eating.
today?
Yes,
Comfort
always about the eating. Well, we have decades of experience in the professional team that can help with every aspect of that, from furniture to accessories, even those window treatments.
So please give us a call, because that's what we're here to help with. Granite Ridge or Choice Designs, we would love to help you with all that.
It's interesting. What we're finding out at Granite Ridge is people are thinking about remodeling plans, but they're also thinking about new. They're comparing the two. So just guess what? Here at Granite Ridge, as you know by watching our show, Granite Ridge has you covered in that new build job.
You're exactly right, Tony. And you can make one phone call and we can come out to your existing house. We can talk through what it would look like to remodel, a budget, and we can also talk about what a new build could look like. So we can walk you through both those avenues going hand in hand, and then you can make an educated decision at the very end what's right for you and your circumstances.
Now, you've been busy with remodeling. How many do you have going?
Yeah, the remodel has definitely picked up. We've got about a dozen going right now, and over the last year we've done 30 or so.
Oh my gosh.
Now, that's great, but I will argue building a truly custom new home has a lot of advantages over remodeling.
There's that little it factor that you can do there when you're building your own to get your true customization in there to make your place your place.
Well, and also it comes with all those new modern features. It comes with all those warranties, and it comes with those smart systems that we have now that just offer all that peace of mind.
So on today's show, we're going to talk about redecorating, remodeling, or building, creating incredible spaces in your current home or in a new one. Did I mention a good place to eat?
Did you not have breakfast?
Yeah, I did.
Apparently not. But I said it before and I'll say it again. Granite Ridge and Choice Designs are here to help you, so please call us for any of these things.
All right, guys, let's break apart here. Let's give our audience an in-depth look at these different areas that we're remodeling.
Someone give him a snack.
Hey, Lonnie, let's go make lunch.
Great.
So here we're set up with a few more ideas to be able to show you what there is at Choice Designs to be able to redecorate or finish remodeling or, again, finishing your build.
And we are sitting here at a very large dining table. Now, Choice Designs has a lot of offerings when it comes to big tables like this. It's become really important for your dining nook to have a bigger table because with new construction, rarely do you see that formal dining room anymore.
For sure, and well, bar stools are so important, and it's so hard to find the right bar stool. What height, what type, swivel, not. We have a whole line of just customizable bar stools, which is quite amazing.
The other thing that is so important is that art on the wall. It's so misunderstood and it's so hard to find. And we've got these great big walls a lot of times that we're trying to fill.
Where do you buy art here? Like I said, Choice Designs has that for you, and Mike's gonna show us a couple examples. Something like this, a larger scale size for those large great remodels, or a hallway. You have a long hallway, what are you gonna put in that space? Something like this is beautiful.
And one of the big trends right now is large art. And it's hard to find the large art.
Right, another trend is animal art. You see a ton of it in Monaco. It is trendy.
Love it, and some of the pieces we've seen here have that monochromatic look that are great for those speakeasies, really moody. It sets the tone for the entire room is what you're putting on those walls, and you can even have fun with a pop of color. If everything else is neutral, but you wanna have some fun with color, do that with artwork because it's easy to change out, and we have all those examples right here. So we can't wait to show you more and come into the showroom to see all we have to offer.
All right, Luke, as we continue our discussions on remodeling, we're gonna do a deep dive into kitchen and bath remodeling. As you're doing a lot of these remodels out there, what sort of trends are you seeing? What are people wanting for the remodel of their home and their kitchen specifically?
Absolutely. Both these two areas are probably by far and away our most requested remodels. And it makes sense. If you think of the houses that were built in the 90s, Arlington Park, Cherry Hill, any of those, Autumn Ridge even, a lot of the rooms were very compartmentalized. So you had a separated room for the kitchen. Now everybody wants the big open kitchen. They want to be able to be doing the dishes, preparing dinner, and still feel like they're part of the family. And so it might be as simple as we want to take a wall out, or it might be, hey, I want to figure out a way to get an island with my sink in it so I can be facing, again, kids while they're doing homework. So a lot of it takes a little bit of, again, functionality, but also beauty. So there's a lot of conversation with that. Some people are very functional. They're like, I want a very functional kitchen. I need my appliances here, here, and here. Other people are like, hey, I want open shelving. Now, some people hate open shelving, some people love it. I think it depends on what side of the fence you fall in, whether it's functional or whether it's for having something very beautiful like these glass cabinets behind us.
And that's one of the great things with working with Granite Ridge for your remodel. Whatever you like, whatever you don't like, we can have those discussions with you and you can get this kitchen remodeled to fit your needs perfectly. Now, Luke, what are some of the trending finishes, countertops? What are we seeing out in that side of the world?
The golden oak cabinets that you used to see, again, back in the 90s. And people want, sometimes still stained, and sometimes painted, and better yet, sometimes they mix it. In some of the kitchens, you'll get dual finishes, and done right can look really, really nice and can really offset maybe how that island looks. And then we went through a period where they said, hey, we don't want any hardware on the cabinets. We just want to be able to do finger pulls, things like that. Then they realized your fingers are pretty dirty, and it makes the cabinets look dirty, so they said, bring back the hardware, and better yet, let's make it bigger, bolder, and be a statement piece. But it's not just the kitchens. Bathrooms are huge too.
So Luke, what are we seeing in the bath remodel world?
Again, bathrooms, there used to be a lot of dedicated space for large garden tubs. Now it's making a little bit of a resurgence, but more of that standalone soaker tub. So again, more of a statement, more of a beautiful thing rather than, again, those corner garden tubs. Now also, countertops. Now this is kitchen and bathrooms. A lot of people say, you know what, we're done with the laminates. I want something in my bathroom that if a curling iron is sitting on it, it's not going to burn it. I don't need to worry about that. And then natural light. People want to figure out a way to bring in natural light into their bathrooms because it just, and I don't know this personally, but doing makeup, it's a lot better to have that natural light hitting you than the fabricated lights.
You know, Luke, I think your eyeliner looks really good today.
It does. The makeup crew did well.
And Luke, one of the other trends that we're seeing out there is people are aging in place, and their bathroom from before doesn't necessarily fit their lifestyle now. So we can go in there, retrofit those bathrooms to make sure that it's very functional and safe for them to use.
Yeah. So Mike, lighting's another big one. A lot of times he's just had the dome flush lights. You might know them by another name. But people want to have cans, or they want to have decorative pendants, and not just in kitchens, but pendants over vanities too.
We're seeing a lot of high-end chef-style appliances coming into place. These statement backsplashes that are really making a pop in the kitchens as well.
Yeah, and floors too. In the kitchens, people want a little bit of a softer wood type floor rather than the tiles, but tiles are still important. And in bathrooms, we're seeing much larger tiles as opposed to the 12 by 12s that were pretty standard back in the day. But Mike, I don't think I can hold my composure anymore. We better stop while we're ahead.
We should wrap this up before we get an R rating here.
Ooh, looks like I win again.
Well, when you're ready to play pickleball, I'll take you out on there. But Kayla, when it comes to remodel, probably right behind kitchen and bathroom remodel, the request we get a lot has to really boil down to how can I entertain better? And that can take on a lot of different looks.
Absolutely. We see home entertainment, and that can be finishing a basement, that can be adding on a room to a ranch home, that could even be finishing a garage, and that's your entertainment space.
Yeah, and again, entertainment can look different for a lot of people. Some people want to say, hey, I want people to come over and be able to watch 7 football games all at once, and you've got a wall of TVs. It can be something a little bit more cozy like this, having a speakeasy area where you can enjoy a cocktail, maybe some games, and just have a small conversation.
Absolutely. I do think that in these entertainment spaces, a couple key elements that people seem to be adding are kitchen elements, whether that's a full kitchen or just a small mini bar, something like that, but a lot of times including a sink. And the other thing I see people having the request to add would be appliances. I do think that ice makers and like those glass rinsers that we have here at the Monaco, again, a range, things like that, and mini fridges or wine fridges, beer fridges, all of those appliances and some sort of cabinetry kitchen element are very important in these entertainment rooms.
Yeah, and it's not just on the inside. They're carrying those appliances to the outside and creating those outdoor kitchens. In fact, we're doing one right now where they're doing a whole kitchen and adding a cabana pool bar, and it's got a bathroom in it. So people literally don't even have to come into their house. They can do all the entertainment on the outside.
Exactly. We do a lot of entertaining, remodeling things for, like we said, basements, garages, and outdoor elements, adding verandas, patios, so many things there. But we can't forget about the kids. The kids want to entertain their friends and things like that too. So we've been doing Texas basements, really those family rooms on a second story. Those can be for kids a lot of times with the TVs, or they do gaming. So certain chairs, I mean, that's what, from a remodel standpoint, making sure you have power for recliner chairs or gaming chairs, things like that. But entertaining for the kids is just as important as the adults.
And Kayla, don't forget the music side of the entertainment. Now, whether that is a whole surround sound type of system or creating a space that you can actually play the music, we've done it all. No matter how small you may think your project is or how big, we'd love to talk to you, love to dream with you, and take your space as it is now and create it into some wonderful entertainment space.
Hey, we gotta go talk about some other clients that we've been meeting with. We got a lot of projects to go. I mean, we have so many things. I love helping them so much.
Lonnie, you know, I've really enjoyed talking about all this redecorating and remodeling, but you know what? I like to build homes.
I know what we're good at, Tony. That's building new homes.
Blank slate.
Blank slate.
Starting off with a blank slate, you have everything all right there.
In a location you prefer?
You know, some people love their location, so they want to remodel. They don't want to move. But if you don't love your location, why not pick out a location that you do love and start off with that blank slate?
A brand new home with new warranties? New technology,
new energy efficiencies that are going to happen with this, with the new windows, the AC, the furnace, everything. And guess what else? You and I are not maintenance guys.
We're not.
We're not good going into those 20-year-old homes and doing that. We like walking in and having a furnace with a 5-8-year warranty and a 5-8-year warranty on the AC, windows with a massive warranty. We like being able to walk in and just live because we're starting off with that blank slate.
And we're all aging in place. And it's really hard to make a 3-foot door work in a remodel job.
Or to add an entire master bedroom onto the first floor when it's upstairs.
Building a new home makes a lot of sense.
Lonnie, the other thing that you can do when you're building new is you can really customize it all to the way that you live, get the rooms that you want, get them, set them up the right way the first time when you're doing it. Building and starting off with that blank slate is just a great way to go.
You're right. We have a 15,000 square foot showroom that makes it very, very easy. Come in, we can show you doors, we can show you trim, we can show you flooring, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Makes it really easy.
We can sit down, we can show you how we can move walls, we can show you how we can add a second story, we can show you anything anything that you want to do when you come into the studio. We'll even show you lots. We'll show you wooden lots. We'll show you walkout basement lots. We'll show you pond lots. We have it all right there. So whatever you're looking for, we've got it. We've got the pictures of it. We've got the staff, and we know how to make this custom home building all yours.
And like you said, Tony, we're starting with a blank slate. Let's dream together.
Hey, guess what? I need a snack.
I'm hungry.
Let's get a snack.
Ladies, I think we're supposed to be talking about something, but I'm kind of having fun looking at all these
I'm shopping.
I'm obsessed. It's so soft.
Yes. Well, that's what we have here at Choice Designs is a lot of options, but we make it easy for you. But when you're shopping for furniture and window treatments and anything that has texture, you want to be able to have that example to feel. I mean, that's what I do every time I shop for clothes. I feel how soft the shirt is. And that's what we have here is a ton of those kinds of options.
And even your couch. You can't just order a couch. You have to sit in your couch. And here we have a variety of couches with different cushions. So whether you like it firm, soft, in between, we have it all.
Absolutely. And the best thing is for, there's a lot of fabric choices, right? And a lot of things wear in different situations.
Yes.
So we have professionals here that can tell you, oh, this one's best for a pillow. This one's great for a sofa. This is going to give you a longevity to your pieces that you're buying.
Also, they can put it all together. So I love this, but would it go with this in a chair? Obviously it wouldn't. But I wouldn't necessarily know that. And if I'm buying one piece somewhere and one piece somewhere else, not gonna know till I get it home. They can do all of it, match it here, and match it with that rug that you picked out too.
Correct. Now, I think one of the most overlooked areas of the home is window treatment.
For sure.
People forget about blinds and drapes. Choice Designs is the place to come to figure out what you want to add privacy, or maybe you want to dress up your room with a drapery.
Absolutely. There's so many options and a lot of different styles. And the great thing is we can incorporate this into any space. We also can do this for new builds with technology. You can pre-wire for it, or we have battery operated blinds. We can do blackout blinds. And it's honestly a growing trend right now, not just blinds, but going back to window treatments and draperies and things like that. And that can be the difficult part, but we make it so easy. I mean, just look at all these options here. We have a whole showroom dedicated to just window treatments and all these things you see at Choice Designs. We'd love to see you and show you all of your options.
Well, I know at my personal home, I've been doing some redecorating a lot more than my husband wanted. Choice Designs has helped me, and it has been a great experience.
And if you're thinking about remodeling, please give me a call. I'd love to come out to your house and see what you're thinking.
Or building a new home. We would love to talk to you about taking a house and turn it into a home.
And don't forget about your landscaping. A lot of people will overlook landscaping when they think about redecorating or remodeling, but it is very important. Kayla, I got you some fresh cut flowers.
Hey, Mike, I got a stud tip. Green side up.
Oh, perfect. Can't forget that.
Okay, on that note, Kayla, can you please close for us?
As always, thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about who we are, what we do, and why we do what we do so well, please pick up the phone and give us a call. Visit our website, or even better yet, come in the front doors. We would love to talk to you about remodeling, redecorating, or building a new home.
Hey, Lonnie, I got your snack.
Thank you.
Finally, you can eat.
I did find something to eat.
Good.
80% of all households in the United States are thinking about either redecorating, remodeling, or building a home this year.
It's me.
We sure did.
Yep. Great stat.
80%?
We were all in unison go, wow.
Hey, I'm trying to get some excitement here, and then it's like, okay, Kayla just...
Sorry.
Okay.
A lot of the bathrooms, again, had maybe one or two, I was going to say boob light. Can I say boob light?
I think so. Yeah, Mick can find boob, or he can find B-roll of boob lights. I almost lost it when you said by another name, and then you go straight into cans. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm not going to be able to pull him out of the gutter now. He's down in there.